So I did for tonight's Friday night Smackdown. So Friday night Smackdown was a really good story tonight. So I'll go with 8 without a 9 for this of today. So I'll go with 8 without a 9. So Smackdown was a faster show tonight. This is not too bad anyway. So 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 we get one membership and one is below on my screen below. My enough advocates is below. And 2 separate ways. And so much more. So let's get a breakdown of stories, rivalries. Let's get about SmackDown stuff, something like that. So let's go breakdown live right here. So speaking of Cody Rhodes to kick things off the show tonight, he said, Added in SmackDown is opened with an announcement recap of last week. Added in is showing arrives at Saudi Arabia. It was before. Added we wanted to set the ring for a promo announcement from the American Nightmare. After he spoke for about a minute before Jamaica tried to interrupt him and formed to the crowd with a mic. After he requested to the crowd for suing Cody Rhodes and called the was I'm looking for accomplice. After in Cody's claims, he said, Drew McIntyre said he needs to finish his story next weekend at Sunday night main event. After he denied and blames it of one to sneak attack of Second Fire 2 from last week. After in Apollo, it might have been of Sammy also. Cody Rhodes tried to glad because Drew McIntyre into a fight, but before he could get to set the ring of Sammy also, and he flew up and attacked him for causing him of attacking Second Fight 2. Wrestling headset the story was sending to Solo Sokoa. After the MFTs came to set the ring for the fourth match. After this was a small adjustment to Drew and Cody Rhodes had from last week, so in a lot of ways, it wasn't adding Sammy also to the mix and into the hope, but it's not much, and they did a good job giving the crowd pump. So after when Cody Rhodes made a performance to from AEW star Justin Rose, but he didn't outright his missing him. And you could see Drew. He was walking to Cody Rhodes backstage from far away. So here's the next match. They got MFTs taking on against Ray Phoenix and Shinsuke Nakamura. After went last time in Athens, Ray Phoenix lost to Grayson Waddle into main event October 10th. Shinsuke Nakamura lost to Sami Zayn on SmackDown October the 10th of MFTs. to loss to Street Profits on Smackdown on August 22nd. After when Tama Tonga and Sasuke Nakamura started this tag match and for their teams because it traded strikes and had a nice back and forth before. And both meant to tag out to CC Machado and Ray Phoenix. So this was a babyface like me and has an open hand. Has in the show went to a break, but it wasn't doing sufficient in pistol since the MFTs took a toll and exhausted to Ray Phoenix. And Lucido began making a comeback when we returned, but the attack didn't sniffed until the king of strong style. He got some tag and started it blowing on CC Machado with kicks. Anderson piece picked up in the second half and made this a much more exciting bout, but it failed. It was like it took them too long to make this fail. Competitive date with us going through the message until after the break. After but once, and they started picking up the steam and just tune into it fun in accounts. Into went towards the core, distracted the referee, and while it was Tony Tonga to Silk Slam Ray Phoenix onto the apron and allowing him to Tonga to hit a running elbow forcing a win. So anyway, on this match, MFT. Speaking of Michael Cole missing about a night in Powell, and it was very surprising. It's much harder to tell Tama Tonga and Tucker Lower apart, and it did it used to be because Tama put on the song muscular during his harshness. After when Sosa Coa sending a seal just like this, and it exit the ringside instead of bringing more, knowing it fungal like he mostly it was big surprise. After said a face paint, so had it between the face paint is like white and black. So speaking of that, now white paint, give me 1 second here. I'm gonna show you guys. So this is what it looks like. Like white and black. So here's a white on next to the black on your faces. So hold on, give me 1 second here. So this is what it looks like. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Give me 1 second. White paint face. So this is what it looks like right here. I just came into work Imagine it might just looks like that. So let me show you guys in a quick minute. Hold on. So it might be look like this. So I just think white paint and black mixed to are just colors. So let's get moving on. So what I'm at. Hold on guys, give me a moment. As it paint, it really makes the MFT stand out. It's a good look. It makes them visible. Here's a nice match. So we got Chaotic Things. Here we go, 101 against Tiffany Stratton. As you read Alaska in Athens, Claudia and Chaotic Things lost to Tiffany Stratton and Steven Fakil on Smackdown October 10th. As you said the second match last night, as you bring, we saw Chaotic Things take on Tiffany Stratton in a non-title single bout. And you ring Claudia, we Everton was talking a lot of trash as before, and they locked up and Tiffany Stratton put in her in a wrist lock. And you said the champion and missing a 12 with a thumb. So this was an arm drag right here. And a while Claudia still carried things on from the ringside. So Keanu Saints missed a missile from Southern England, but it distracted from Claudia and helped her dive Timmy Stone into the barricade, and Keanu Saints has an open hand, the trail set a break. And but Terry began to build a some moment when we return and see Scots in the wind with a spartan bomb and followed by suppressant missile arrow. That just the best thing about this match was that it to remind a lot of people that Keanu Sims is clearly a good performer who has had very few senses to really so. And it odds in the main event, not main roster, of both women's, put in a good event, but this match wasn't predictable as it gets. However, the post-match to England was big, surprising. Into ring started attack Sasebo, but Seikoku took him out. And to make the save, as it will, to celebrate Seikoku to ending up, he was sneak attacking to Timmy's friend. So this was turning heel. So this was a lot better of just turning heel turn for Sade Cargill. And it was the first time in her WWE run it took a soul. And you went security guards to stop Sade, but the damage was done. Anyway, on this match, Timmy Stratton won the match. Speaking of Citizen Green was trying to sign for the Victoria in Canada Saints past days, but she was to rebuff Nikki Cross was seen but not heard. So in this review, the show as for Bond's Roman food show in recent year is premiere after Smackdown tonight. After he seems going excited for this process. After when Keanu sings doesn't need her just like glasses. So this it was a glasses like this to person so it feels like her body then it says to remain us that she's supposed to be smart. Okay. Into when Tammy's trying to discord and also her trunks was so small and that it may have been a belt and cannot seem to recover from something missed and being so lunacy. So here's the next match. We have a United States 7 sip open silence. As it went a last time in Athens. So is it dark enough? Sami Zayn on Smackdown on October 17th and Aleister Black to undefeated Jimmy Priest on Smackdown on October 10th. So, is it Dragunov found Sami Zayn at Bad Days and think him was the opportunity from last week? Sami Zayn told him to be careful because the oversigns can be unpredictable. After a new champion came to the ring and gave a promo about his speedy recovery over a past year. After this before, it was instantly in open silence for the title and was ended by Aleister Black and Selena Vega too. And it was comparing him to the ring for the fourth match, a fourth time. So, this was the fourth time these two have had a singles match. And they wasted no time getting right to the good stuff, and they didn't try to see to out into it with a lock up in some holes, and they started throwing punches and with shots in case it right away. And when Selena Vega took Sabian down with a hurricane and while Black distracted the referee, he was allowing seduce Destroyer to take its role as a soul. It went to a break. After the match was lasted to 2 breaks, and so they had plenty of time to work, and Black had dark enough of wasn't both talented and performance, and Jerry may have found a great feud by putting them together. Adding in such 2 matches, we have dark enough has quickly to complete himself as one of the most exciting people to watch on Smackdown, and with Black as a dance partner, and they ended up doing that show. Arguing figure was caught to trimming decorative. It was a saint ascended from the ringside. And that was when Jamie Priest came out and looking for some revenge. Andrew fit the stresses allowed Sam to hit Mr. Call Torpedo the spill and Miss Cow holds it a win. Andrew and Jamie Priest took out his faucet on black after set a match, but figured save her husband and Jake escaped to upset the crowd. Anyway, on this match, Isel Dragunov. I just set a replay of Seed Caucus 2 stomach. I knew a stomach to Mr. knee. It looked so much more funny because it was a better angle of the attack. So I think it's too bad for WWE to release Scarlett and Cannon Cross. They could have had an awesome feud with Vega in Black. So this does not make any sense. They release Scarlett and Cannon Cross. This does not make any sense to release them. They can't bring news to both at a time like that, I think. So if we with Figure Black, isn't Dragon so Finger to Henny King, pummeling the squashes of kicks right after the break was awesome. So here's the main event. So Sammy also goes 1-1 against Drew McIntyre. I ended up last time in Acid win. Also lost to Sabato Wallow on Raw October 20th. And Drew McIntyre undefeating Cody Rhodes by DQ on Smackdown October 17th. So this week's in the main event was a no disadvantageous match between Sammy Uso and Drew McIntyre that was booked by Nicholas after they fought in the opening segment. And Sammy met Drew as the earliest into the fight. The story only but the Scottish Warrior got the open hand as soon as they got to the ring. It didn't take that long. After for the fight, the spirit back out of the ring and into the crowd. After we return from the break to see Drew McIntyre was returning to the piece, and Sammy also sent him out of the ring with a kick to the head. And Sammy had some help from a fan with one across the barricade, but he ended up slipping right into a body-to-body simplex. And this was a hard-fought match. And it was some good spots. And Sammy also injured McIntyre or both at this point, so it wasn't surprising to see of them put on a good show for the crowd. Also has it looked like Big Sam was about to win, but Drew McIntyre took a. So I grabbed a seal and was thrown at him. into his face and then hit the claymore kick towards the pan. In the middle of this match, Drew McIntyre. So Drew McIntyre enters his second was so super cool. But the Glenn a bit months ever since the Slam Sam partnership immediately has been finding a lot of gossip for people to lose the tables the way Drew McIntyre took the drop, the toe, hold, and just hit the suit and look great. So give me 1 second. Here's a last one. I think. Give me 1 second here. 5. Give me 1 second here, guys. Give me 1 second. Hold on. That's not here. Hold on. So let me see here. On those. So I just wanted to was see Cody was get into the ring to Sammy also has it was a strategy with this we see Drew McIntyre recover and gets in the ring after he flashed it to Cody Rhodes with a clean kick and he stands tall to bring over by Cody Rhodes. At the end, also into the ring, has a credits in its hits at the screen, and so it ends. Thanks for joining us right here on YouTube.com. And so many more. So let's go to my YouTube camping poll for a night. So if you like Smackdown tonight, and don't forget to like and subscribe, give me a thumbs up for that. So yeah, 60% like your show tonight, 50% is alright, and 17% didn't like it. Let me see. Go to my Twitter polls. Give me 1 second. So 6% like your show tonight, 6% is alright, and 6% didn't like it. So let's go to my Instagram poll to get 17 like your show tonight, 20% is alright, and 100, no, 22 didn't like it on Instagram as well. So if you want to follow me right here, I'll be here every night. So let's go to my products and notes. I get a message saying that Saturday night main event is going down to be Saturday night to be insane. I'm ready for this match. I ain't ready for Drew because I love Cody, but now it's time for a Drew. I want to know because Cody Rhodes might be retaining his title. They just say night main event. That's what I'm waiting for. Cody Rhodes. I like Drew because Drew McIntyre has a lot more has claims for between this feud between Cody Rhodes for back and forth. So this was easy win for Cody Rhodes. So yeah, they might need to before a wait before those two even make eye contact. And he got certain messages. So I'm ready for this war between Cody Rhodes versus Drew McIntyre. It might be a good match, I think. So what do you guys think of this into Sunday Night Main Event, this match? So what do you guys want to see in this match on Sunday Night Main Event? So let us know how your lives have set. Comment below what you guys think. Speaking of say Cargill, he said, "Don't ask me why," and I'll ask why it took me this long. And that wasn't a taunt, that this was my take-all. Okay, this was interesting between Sade Cargill on this head taunt. I like this character of Sade Cargill. It's pretty neat. Speaking of Trick Williams, he said, "I would never lose to a man with an SCURL before Halloween Havoc tomorrow." So I think maybe I want I love watching Halloween Havoc. So it's like WCW a year. So between this is King, he just looks like his dad again, like Brian Pullman, Suno, like his son, like this is King. He looks like his dad, over and over again. I think, but I think this character, speaking of Austin Creed, he said, "I caught you out for your enhancement of other art that I love with it, and then something criticism and doing better you decide. I'm into with an arm or with me a 15-year decorate. WWE could you are in fact to be against a Venezuela. I think he might." Speaking of Adam Pales, he said, Adam says a man on a vacation doesn't complain all the wanting to waiting, calling you up and fed to talk when you come back to a walk. This is what Adam Pales tweet. So his Long Cuttings has our truth. So let me open this up when you want to see this. So here's Cody Rhodes with Long Cuttings has our truth. It said that backstage has a locker room. So this part of this, it might be behind the scenes on Smackdown before. So it might be good about this story here, behind the scenes of type like Smackdown behind the scenes, I think. So I was Carl's podcast because he doesn't have any guest says yet. So I watched his podcast just like every single week, I think. So Cody Rhodes has been busy doing stuff to take care of his wife and his kids. He might be doing it on his podcast soon. And it went on April now. So making that new podcast. I've seen it before. This was interesting here. What is doing on Smackdown? Is it Lance and Wani? It might be Lance and Wani, I think. I don't know what he's doing on Smackdown. Tonight. Huh, that's interesting. And that was my first thought too. I had to go check to see where it was him. It might be Liz Wani, I think. He's on top of Smackdown. I think it'd be him, I think. Hold on, let me see here. He looks like, oh, that's Lance also. Is that you? Yeah, Lance also is in Smackdown tonight. Huh, that's interesting. He wasn't in part of AEW, I think. Lance also. Huh, interesting. So you guys hadn't seen this part of that. So it might be Lance also on Smackdown tonight. Huh. Interesting. So this guy right here, the spirit of AEW, that's also what he's doing on Smackdown tonight. Huh. Interesting. Huh. So that's also, you guys. He was spin of AEW. He's in Smackdown tonight. Interesting. Because his contract has expired, I think. I was surprised when it's also so up tonight. Interesting. So let me look this up in a quick minute here, guys. I'm surprised when this also is in Smackdown. I didn't know that. That's insane. Oh yeah, he's with AEW. He's on Smackdown. Interesting. I'm surprised he's in Smackdown. I was shocked. It's him. That's also. Interesting. He might do something to WWE. I think. He was suspended with AEW for over a year. I think. That's also. That's crazy. I'm surprised he's on Smackdown tonight. Oh, Andrew was also released from WWE. So he's in Smackdown tonight. So this was interesting. Weird. That's a big shock. So what do you guys think about this also is in WWE? I was surprised. Let me see. Oh yeah, he is this also. I think he is. I thought that was this also on Smackdown tonight. Interesting. I don't know what's gonna happen. This was big, crazy. This also is now with WWE. He's in Smackdown tonight. This also the Manahawk Marshall Interesting. He was in AEW. He's now in Smackdown tonight. That's crazy. I knew one of the security guards on Smackdown. He looks like this also. I think. So yeah, what if Liz also spoke about a foot, LOL. I think his hair and face is very small. Interesting. I never know. It could be him because he could not bring a size by Tony Khan last time I sat. It does he looks also to me. I think. What do you guys your thoughts about this also? What do you guys think? So let us know of your comments. What do you guys think? He just looks like this also. And that's what I thought. I was surprised. It's just like this also on tonight's Smackdown. That's crazy. I was shocked. He might be in WWE soon to some sit. I think. He's in WWE. Smackdown has security guards. This was shocking news. Liz also has one of the security guards in WWE Smackdown tonight. Interesting. Last time I saw him in AEW. Now he's in Smackdown tonight. So this was interesting. So thank you for watching tonight's Smackdown tonight. And we might do some more updates for you guys sometime this week. He says like there's also his face. It might be him. I think. Let me see this one more time. So give me 1 second. So that's crazy. This also was here tonight. I saw his face. I think. So let me only just make a quick minute here. I know it's also on his face. He says like him, I think. So it might be Lance also. So after his tattoo right here on his neck, it might be Lance also on Smackdown has security guard tonight. So that's interesting. This is big shocking news. What do you guys think? Is this like that's also from AEW that he's in SmackDown tonight? That's crazy. That's a big promo. That's also doing tonight's. That's crazy. Here's more. I think probably the awards Hilton everything to bring forward of Raw Dog buying things. I think. So I thought it was so work. So what do you want? So I think so let me see. There's more classes from speaking of NXT here, hold on, give me 1 second. I had that. It's in the class of NXT tonight's. It's in the class. Might be. Give me 1 second. Let me open this up here. Go to my page. Hold on. Give me 1 second here, guys. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second here, guys. So here's an ending class for from NXT has been announced. So here's a NXT new class of a performance central. So here's an new class for NXT. But now we have five names altogether. So this is a great new class. It might be good, I think. So thank you for watching on Smackdown review and recap tonight. So happy rest of Friday, happy rest of weekend, and we might see you guys tomorrow of Halloween. So happy Halloween, you guys. Happy Halloween. And we might see you guys next week on Monday Night Raw review starting next week. So have a great. So let me wrap this up here. Then get one Stizzle, Occupy, Spotify, Radio, podcast, anything, and so much more. So anyone just song here from my next channel from all elite reviews to get checked out right here. So have a great Friday, have a rest of the weekend, have a great rest of your night. I'll see you next time. Have a good one, guys. Peace.